Okay, well, I'm making this video to maybe help out some of you guys. This is a 97 Suburban K 1500 with the 5.7 V8. The symptoms were, if it was idling, it idled rough, and it would throw the, what were they, P300 codes. And sometimes, if it would idle and you just let it sit there and idle, sometimes it'd stall because the RPMs would drop. Like 500. Like if it was at 1,000, it would drop down to like 500. And then but sometimes it would run good or better, So, and then it got where it wouldn't start in the morning. So when it wouldn't start in the morning, I replaced the fuel regulator. That took care of that. And then I put a new ignition on it, camshaft and crankshaft sensor, and it made it better. It made a difference, but it still would drag down every once in a while. And when I was driving, it would kind of surge a little bit, and do these like baby backfires, but a bunch of them. So I figured I had a vacuum leak, so I made one of these little vacuum deals. You can find them on YouTube. I won't get a whole lot into it, but the for your compressor, I just happen to have this little tiny one, but also what'll work real good is a little battery powered pump that you use to fill up them mattresses, them air mattresses. And then I had some of these old workout tubes. They're like surgical tubing, and then I just cut in the top of the lid. I just cut them drill a hole in it, a little bit smaller than this, and then I forced them in there. Then you didn't need to have fittings and shit like that. And then, damn it, gets stuck on there. And then that's just my old soldering gun. I just put some sealant stuff that I had on there. But you can find out all how to do that. But I highly recommend that because it worked great. I've been trying to figure this out for months, and I had other trucks that I never did figure it out with the same motor. But anyway, to the problem. Once I put that smoke in there, it started. I hope you can see this. Okay, this is your intake above the throttle body. Anyhow, this seal right around here, I never even looked in there. I've took this off a million times, but in here there is a gasket around that. Well, mine's worn out, and plus, whoever had this truck before, there's a bolt in the back that holds this. It's supposed to clamp down this whole assembly right here. Your little airbox thing. They had took that bolt out. And so, because there's two bolts there, for some reason, I just thought this one that's over here was it, but that just connects this to that. So make sure there's two of them back there, because that's the only way you can get the back of that down nice and snug. But anyway, so that was wore out inside there, and the smoke was just pouring out along that seal right there. And, that's after the mass airflow sensor. So the air that's coming in here, the mass airflow sensor is trying to do that regulation, but it's sucking a ton of air right here. So I just never really thought that this would be such a main thing for an air leak. So anyway, when I did the fuel pressure regulator change, I had that old gasket that goes around where the fuel things are. It's like a oblong shape. Anyway, that fit just about perfect around the top of that throttle body. And then I put some plumber's tape on there, put it up there, and man, I'm telling you, this truck runs like it's brand new now. No drag down, no sputter, no lagging while you drive it. All symptoms completely gone. So hope that helps out somebody, because I've worked on these trucks. I've had many of these trucks, and they've all seemed to always come across that problem. And I always thought it was the computer talking to the mass airflow sensor that I need to have a new computer done. And of course, you take it somewhere, they'll tell you that. But hopefully that helps you out, because that's a pretty good thing for me anyway. So because it runs good now, perfect. So make one of these. They're really simple to make. They have a bunch of tutorials on YouTube. And check your seal. And then once you do it, check your seal. And I guarantee if your truck's running like I said mine was, guarantee you got air escaping right there. All right. I hope this guys helps you out. All right.